Mom, get off the Wi-Fi! Get off the Wi-Fi, bitch!
Mom! Get off the Wi-Fi! What the f*** are you doing? Mom! I told you once, I'll return again! Get off the fucking Wi-Fi!
Porn producer.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Why you look at the camera like that?
I don't know, because
I was like,
bro, it's been a thing now since I've been working at the restaurant. I was just like, whenever in real life, like if I'm thinking or I'm deep in thought, I just like look to the left. I just do that. I just do that all the time now. You know, because I just like reminisce in my brain right now by myself without speaking of when we watch porn together.
Okay, wait, hold on. You have to wait. Whoa. Okay.
We literally did that.
Yeah, but you make it sound like we were like in the same room watching porn together. That's not how that went.
I mean,
So-
we've only been in the same room like for a couple days, you know. So if we're in the same room more often, it'd probably happen.
No.
Why? It happened when we were. That's kind of crazy. Like you have to go
Okay,
through
hold on.
you have to go through lengths to watch porn together without even being next to each other. What are you talking about? I feel like that's a little more crazy.
No. You all right? So first off, that sounds insane. You were drunk. It was a really long stream. You were like, "Fatsax, get on stream. Let's talk. Whatever." We talked. You got to the point where you were telling me about the latest fetish you were having.
It's not a fetish.
Okay, it was a phase for sure.
It's a what?
It was a phase for sure.
A phase. Yeah, a phase.
Yeah. Okay. You were telling me about your latest phase, and you were like, I like ugly redheads,
Yeah.
and I was like, what does that mean?
I
And
still
you were
I
like,
still have a thing for it. I think so.
oh, so it's not right now.
don't-
It's not a phase.
Yeah. I mean, but
'Cause this was a long time ago, bro.
this was a long time ago.
Is this a lifestyle now?
I wouldn't be opposed. Like, you know, if I found like the right like ugly redhead, I might be like, oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know? I would be
Okay.
like, hell yeah.
Ladies,
Might
your
be my
redhead,
thing.
hit at my bro boy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got a thing for gingers, you know? Ugly gingers. You can't be a hot ginger.
Ugly.
bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that, if you're
Like-
hot and you're ginger, get the fuck out of here. You know, you don't
And I will say
qualify.
this-
You don't qualify. You get the fuck out of here.
The specific one he was talking about too, if we're rating like like old school scale 1 to 10, she was probably like a solid 4, bro. Face wise.
Yeah.
Face
Oh
wise.
yeah. Face wise, bro. She was busted, bro. She was busted. I was in love. Oh my god.
So this motherfucker had me pull up. He had the whole video, the title
Yeah, the
remembered.
exact one.
And he was like, go to this website.
Here,
Type
let's
in
see.
this.
I think it's the one that pops up a lot for everybody too. Let's see in the comments if you're on YouTube. Try to just name the porn star that I'm thinking of, right? Or corn star, you know. So remember, ugly redhead, right? But like, it's not even ugly to be like she's fire. I think ugly redheads are fire. But I'm just saying, like, someone might see her fully clothed and be like, "What?" You know? And okay, so the scene.
I can't even drink my drink right.
The scene, she is trying to pour a bowl of cereal, but her stepbrother used all the cereal up. And she was like, what the hell, bro? Why'd you use all the cereal? He's like, you always use all the cereal, blah, blah. And then he starts pouring the milk on her, you know? And then she's like, what the hell? And then she takes off her shirt, and they start fighting, and one thing leads to another.
Yeah. He had me verify this video.
That's the exact video that he watched. Leave it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about.
She was an ugly redhead, bro. He made me watch this like you're watching it right here on your streaming platform. We were face to face. I had it on my phone, looked it up, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, she's ugly. Like, congratulations." I don't know what the fuck you want out of this.
I was like, watch this scene though. You know, I don't think that you're truly friends if you could do that without it being weird, you know?
It wasn't, yeah, and that's because it wasn't weird. It was just like,
It was 6 a.m, by the way.
yeah, it was. It was early as fuck. I think that's what made it weird. It was like, damn, bro, I gotta wake up and do this shit right now, dog. Like my voice hadn't even my voice hadn't even changed yet. I was still like, you know, like fucking Louis Armstrong at 6 o'clock in the morning, still just woken up. Like,
Skies are blue, red Dude, that's how Fatsax sounds when he loses his voice. It's pretty funny.
That was a great time, bro. I really miss you being at the restaurant. Whenever you were like
Prime
in
restaurant.
your prime doing
Prime restaurant was
Prime
fun.
restaurant doing shit.
Because even now
You know
at
what
the
I mean?
restaurant, I'm just there, bro. I'm just clocking in and clocking out. Like, I'm just trying to get that money, but I don't make any money. Wait, that sounded crazy. That sounded crazy because now I'm saying, like, if I was at the restaurant, I'd be trying to get money. I told everyone to unsubscribe, to me. So that means me going for, like, making around 200 subs a month, which isn't crazy. I'm at, like, 8, which means I don't even get payout. So this is not, like, the same thing.
It'll take them like 4 months to get a payout.
yeah, it'll take literally forever. I don't even get a payout, which is fine. So I'm already kind of on there just to be on there. But before when we were on there, it's like watching porn and like just doing things. Like I feel like that was cool. I wonder who's gonna get it right. I feel like there's one person that's gonna say it right away, and it's Rehan. If you guys don't know Rehan, he does listen from time to time, so. We'll know if he listens. He's gonna be the first comment. It's just gonna be your name. He's Rehan. 2 seconds after the pod's uploaded,
bro.
He's gonna link it.
If I could probably say, I would think it would be him. And I feel like we have a few more gooners who might be able to be like, oh, I know which one you're talking about, but I don't know the actual person. You know what I mean?
Well, in the beginning, they're fully
like they're dropping in the Discord or some shit like that. They won't drop into the comments because they don't want everybody to know they're gooners.
In the beginning, they're fully clothed. So Zahra, if you want the link to this, I'll send it to you, and you could just screenshot when they're fully clothed, and you could put it on screen. Like now, because I think everyone probably guessed now. What? I'm trying to help her editing out.
I know. Sometimes I feel so bad for Zahra. Like I'm not saying Zahra's innocent by any means. You know what I mean? Like Zahra's very abusive, like to the people around her and shit like that. But like, god damn, man, the last thing she wants to be talking about or like being editing in is just fucking dicks and porn links. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you were to watch it, the way I explained it was so well. If you were to watch it.
That'd be so bad, dude. Oh no. That's so wild,
I can't even imagine it. I feel bad even talking about it. Like, I don't think I'm going to send her the link. Just seeing Zahra just over here, just innocently just trying, she's just working her fingers off trying to fucking edit our shit. And then she's like, nah, I got to watch this fucking porno. It's like, I don't think I could do that. I think, I know we're not...
Because she doesn't ever watch it either. Like she'll maybe do the first watch through. Like tonight, we're recording this at night, right? She'll do the first watch through, like late at night, like after we finish uploading and stuff like that. She'll wake up, watch the thing, and I get like, and that's the first 20 minutes that we talked about. Is just, and she's like, I gotta wake up and listen to this fuck ass shit. Like what the fuck, bro? RIP Zahra's in the YouTube comments, bro.
She's not dead. R.I.P.
No, yeah, but still,
I stuck for a lot. Don't worry,
fucking...
Zahra, I got you. I think that. Wait, is that what you said? I don't know if that's what you said.
You know better than I do, motherfucker. I don't
Just watch. We're gonna get flagged for me saying astaghfirullah and not talking about porn. They're like, whoa, dude. Like, whoa, dude. Chill out, man. Chill.
Zahra, if you hear my drink, just edit a picture of sad boy peeing right now.
What?
Can I bitch one more time about my job, man? Oh, it's not really a bitch.
Please, anybody that's listening to us, hopefully you guys got a job. So this is when we all relate right now. This is when we all relate. We're not like the other podcasters that just do this and rely on this shit. We have a job. We do all this shit, and then this is what we talk about. Okay,
1,000,000%. It is not. This okay. Now that let me take it back. It's not really a bitch. It's more of a curiosity type of thing. Okay.
And this is your new job, right?
Not yet.
Okay,
I haven't started that one just yet.
Oh, okay.
Right now, I currently work in a plant, and it's basically a fucking signalless tunnel. So, like, if you wonder why Fatsax has been MIA from the Discord or from social media, it's because I don't get any signal all day long.
You refer to yourself as third person, though. I just need to point that out.
Okay, suck my dick.
You can go on. Who the fuck are you? Like, okay, go on. Anyway.
If you wonder why I haven't done it, it's because I don't have any fucking signal. So I'm doing my job. going through some stuff, you know, handing out inventory, whatever the case is. Bro, you know how you like every business has boards and they have like KPIs to meet and stuff like that?
Yeah, bro. I'm the one that handles KPIs at work, bro. It's fucking, I feel like a little, I feel like I'm paid to be like a little snitch, but okay.
And you know how fucking dumb that shit is, right? When you're just like, oh, so-and-so's not meeting KPI or so-and-so's doing great, so let's celebrate that, bro. Whatever the case.
You get a little pip.
Yeah.
And then, I know exactly what you're talking about. Bro, fucking jobs, bro. Am I right?
I'm telling you, okay? I was looking at this one, and on this one, they're keeping track of fatalities, bro. How many people fucking die at this company for you to keep track of fucking fatalities, dog?
Wait,
like, what
are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead ass, bro. There's like, it's like near misses. It's
Why
like
is that on the KPI? Why is it on the KPI?
Fatalities is all the way at the top, bro.
Wait, why is it on the KPI though?
I'm telling you, dude.
No, but why?
It blew my
They're like,
mind.
well, he didn't have a really good day today. We need to dock him some points because he died. What are you talking about? Why is it on the KPI? That shouldn't even be on there. That's not something it should be on anywhere. That's disrespectful as shit.
I had to ask. I was like, hey, how many people die here? They were like, mentally or physically? I was like, God damn. Like, okay. I didn't know it was that depressing here, bro.
It's like your first week there. They're like, you guys are not selling this to me, man.
Yeah, bro. That threw me off so bad. Could you imagine going somewhere to work and the first thing, like you know, your orientation, I love my job. Mm-hmm. And then you look and you see on the board tracked metrics and it's like, oh, this, okay, cool. And then safety at the bottom, safety, there's a little pyramid at the top, and at the pyramid it says fatalities. And what do you,
that's fucking insane.
Does that throw up red flags? Like if it's 0, it's like, okay, cool. But still it's being tracked. But if there's like 1 or 2 or 3, at what point do you just like, okay, this is not the job for me, bro.
But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand why that's even on there. Like part of my job, a big part of my job is to review everything everybody has done. Every little tiny thing everyone's done, right? And then if I see a fuck up or if I see this, I put it on their KPI, you know? Mm-hmm. And then they'll have like a one-on-one talk. Like, you know, the managers for their department will go and talk with them and blah, blah, blah. And like if they're really low, they'll get a pip. And like, you know, how do you improve all this? You know, the regular job shit, if you guys know what it is, right? Yep. And if somebody died, I'm not going to put it on there, bro. If somebody died, I'm not going to be like, you know, June 20th, he died. I'm not going to put, what is that?
I've never been at a company anywhere, and I've worked like in the oil field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where motherfuckers die semi-regularly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, I say okay.
Not semi-regularly, but
motherfuckers are just dropping like flies out there. That's not.
But it's a dangerous job. It's a dangerous job.
You know, so it's like, how the fuck does that? How's that like something that you track, bro? Why is that something that you track?
No, that shouldn't be something you track. And why even tracking it? I'm assuming they're not coming back to work if they're dead. You know, just fucking get rid of it. Like, why is it even on there? Wait, that's honestly insane.
That did lead to like, oh well, you know, these are like other common workplace accidents, bro. I didn't think motherfuckers, and this brings me back to like elementary school and shit like that, where it's like, okay, what are in elementary school, you like drugs are dangerous, like somebody's gonna offer you drugs and you're gonna die, or if you have sex without a condom, you're gonna get an STD and you're gonna die. Or
like in Mean Girls, they're like, when there's a gym teacher doing sex ed, don't have sex, you're gonna have sex and you're gonna get pregnant and then you're gonna die. Like, the way he's like, you're gonna get an STD and you're gonna die. Like, that's always the end. That's always the end. Yeah.
They make it so horrific, bro. And so like you do these things and it's like, oh my God, bro, what is the next thing that they're gonna fucking track? Like I can't even lose a fucking finger without me being put on a fucking KPI bit. You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
This is my job, bro. So yeah, crazy metrics, you know, if you have some, drop them in the fucking comment section, but it's not worse than dying. You know what I mean?
I'm so nice when it comes to that KPI shit. Like if they're there, I'll be like, shoot them a message like, hey, yo, like just fix this shit and I won't put your name down. Like I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like I'll be like, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Just like do that and just remember that we talked. So like, you know, cause whatever I say to them, that's not gonna count against him. I think it's bullshit if somebody gets fired over something so like small. Like, bro, leave it alone. Like, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. I don't know. I'm not saying it's like not like obviously there's some people that just don't do shit. I get it. And you have to track that. But like sometimes somebody makes them like is just having a bad week, you know? You're about to get fired, dude. That's just gonna make it worse, bro. I'm looking out for their mental health. Like motherfuckers got shit going on. Let's not do it because they fucking forgot a comma in their fucking email. Like I'm not fuck that. Like what are we talking about? Yeah. My neurologist is so fucking hot. I grew up with a neurologist because of epilepsy and stuff. Yeah. So I always like, what, dude? Oh my god.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this. So I'm like, okay, hold on.
This is a whole new story. I never thought about talking about her ever, but like, you know, I've known her for obviously forever. She's so goddamn hot. The last time I ever saw her was a year ago, right?
Okay.
She's still like I'm older now, like obviously, you know.
Yeah.
But she's
you can make something happen.
I can make something happen. She is still so fucking hot. Like still, like when I was a kid, bro. When I was a kid, she was like a young neurologist, right? She was young.
Yeah.
But like I'm a kid, you know. I'm a young kid, dude. Like, whatever. And over there, like I'm going through puberty, I'm getting boners and stuff. She's like, blow on this windmill, and they put wires to my head. She's like, blow on this windmill, and I'm just getting hard, and I'm just like, shit, you know, you go through puberty, you can't handle your hormones, but like you can't handle your hormones. I'm just telling you the truth. But man, when I saw her last year again, and because I don't go as often, and I was like, oh my fucking god, she is still like, bro, like. I can't even explain to you. Like she's just so fucking hot. She's just got like better with age. I feel like I'm not gonna lie. You know? Like,
hell yeah.
She's just. I don't know what to do. I never know what to do. Like I literally get nervous talking to him.
He's never speechless, by the way. This motherfucker's speechless.
I talk all the time,
bro. Dude, god damn.
I know, but she was the first one that told me that I was mentally challenged. She's the first one to know. Yeah, because, I mean, it's not like mentally challenged, but they say mentally challenged when your brainwaves don't work the same as everybody.
Yeah.
So that's that's what you are. And, like, the first girl to know that I was, like, slow, I've had the biggest crush on.
All right, okay. That sounds crazy. I'm sorry.
My brainwaves are literally slow. I don't think there's any other way to... Which is crazy because I think my brainwaves are pretty fast. I think I'm pretty witty. But... on paper,
there's a difference between witty and everything else. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes you just be saying shit without thinking about it, anyways. You know what I mean? So like, your mouth just regurgitates some fucked up ass shit. You know? Yeah. Okay, actually, you talked about that. I want to talk about that. Puberty for a boy, bro.
Oh my fucking god, boners for days, bro.
Days, dude. Like if going through middle school and like this is because in elementary school you don't have periods. You know what I mean? You're not going from one class to another class to another class. That very rarely happens. When you go to middle school, that's when you start to get into like, oh, I got to go to algebra, I got to go to social studies, I got to go to English, I got to go to whatever, I got to go to whatever. Bro, you having
when'd you go through puberty?
Raging fucking. I'd probably have to say 6th grade, 6th or 7th grade.
Really? I think I went through puberty around like 9th grade.
Really?
Yeah, in high school, which was terrible. But I'm being dead ass. Like in high school, I think I went through puberty, and it was and that was crazy. It was just fucking. It was bad.
That had to be because like seniors are fucking bad.
I know. So, like, and I didn't have like blocks. I had periods. So it's like you have these 8 or 9 periods or whatever. So you're just going down the hall every time after class. Like it was hard, bro. And I was like, I don't know how to not be hard.
You have to wait for the. You're gonna be late for your next class because you're sitting there with a fucking raging boner, like waiting to fucking. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my god.
And then you're like, oh, I gotta see so and so before I get to my next class because my fucking dick is hard. You know, like, and you know,
sometimes I mean, okay, if people are listening, if there's girls are listening, like, ew, shut the fuck up. All right. Sometimes,
what the fuck?
Yeah. Sometimes you're sitting there and you're getting a boner in class, and then you're about to like I had to go to the next class, and you're getting a boner, and you're like, no, don't. Like, you're fighting it. You're like, don't. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm just fucking hard and horny. No, you don't want the boner. You don't want it to be there.
No.
You know, this to all guys. This is like, you know, it's that.
Yeah.
The douchebag guys, the nice guys, they all got boners, you know? And it's like, you trying to like not do it. And then like, you know what my technique was? And it became foolproof. Wait, do you have a technique to like make your boner go away?
I didn't know this until probably about like 6 years ago. But no, I never had a technique then. You know what I mean?
Mine was holding my breath. So the blood rushes to my head and it worked. I did.
Those blew in the face.
I don't no lie. You have to hold your breath till you feel like you're gonna faint, and then your boner goes away. It does, but then you gotta rush back because the blood's rushing back down. So you gotta go to your next class real fast. But no, that is a thing.
God.
And I know there's a
Damn.
girl like I'm already to see. I'm trying to like. There's a girl somewhere listening to this and being like, oh, so hard having a boner. We have periods. All right, well I'm not talking about you. Talking about us, you know, don't do that. I understand periods are bad. Maybe we'll have a girl on here just to talk about periods. Who knows?
Yeah, because there's no way that it's like, there's nothing embarrassing besides the period part about being a girl. You know what I mean? Because like, bro, that's one of the things that like I just could not fucking get through my head, right? Because everybody has that one teacher, right? Where it was just like,
Miss Setapani. Oh!
Miss Punani.
Miss Setapani. Miss Setapani.
Miss Setapani.
Miss Setapani. Crazy ass.
Was she Hispanic or she like
No, she was a
Hawaiian?
white girl. She was like a white blonde girl. She was a white blonde.
What?
Yeah, I don't know where that last name came from, but like, yeah, Miss Setapani.
What did she teach?
English.
It's always the English teachers, bro.
English, yeah.
It's always the English teachers, bro.
English, bro,
What was your teacher crush? Drop it in the comments. Not her name. Not her name.
Her full government name.
The
Full government name,
bro.
where she
What
teaches,
was her
just
name?
completely dox her. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, but like Miss Setapani, dude, the way she, you know, like she's first of all very nice. I could see a whole future. Like, you know, as a kid, like one, I'm hard because I'm going through puberty. Two, I thought she was so nice. I could see a whole future with us, you know. And then like man, she had the fattest ass. Oh my God. She had Iggy Azalea ass without no BBL. She just had ass, bro. She'd be like, you know, going over to help somebody. She'd like bend over and she like, and I'm over here. My seat's over here. Ass is in my face. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Just fucking.
Dude. For real, for real. You just see my desk, which is connected to metal, just levitating. It's just fucking, yo, just get higher and higher, bro. Explain me your puberty stuff. Who was your teacher?
This one was freshman year.
Okay, mine was freshman year too.
And she was Hispanic. She was a math teacher. My boy Jose, you know who I'm talking about. This is how I met my boy Jose in this class.
You guys bonded about being hard together.
Dude,
was that what it was?
Super baddie. It actually, I think no, we weren't bonding about that, bro. It wasn't like, oh yeah, you're hard, I'm hard.
Are
she's
you
bad.
hard?
You know, that's not how that went
I'm
at
hard
all.
too. Oh, we're both hard. Yo, you wanna grab chips after school?
No, I felt so bad because like now thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I made it so obvious that I was hitting on this teacher, bro. Like if she gave in 1 inch, she was going directly to jail. Like, there's just no fucking doubt about it because I did not hide
so you had
that I was like
confidence going through all this shit too. I was not hitting on this teacher. I was just like, fuck.
Oh, really?
No, I was not hitting on her. No.
Bro,
I didn't have crazy confidence until I was like a junior, where I'd be like,
okay.
yeah.
I feel you.
I feel like freshman, sophomore, I was a little reserved.
Yeah. Puberty for me, besides the teacher part, was hard because it was just like, dude, you can't control you going through puberty. So like it's just hormones running through your body, and like you said, you're just kickstanding up like
all the time, bro.
In chemistry class, like dissecting a frog. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you fucking standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance right now? And I'm fucking dissecting a frog.
See,
you know what I mean?
guys over here just like hard as hell, just dissecting a frog.
Yes, bro. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
that's
Like,
so funny.
there's nothing sexual about this whole fucking interaction, but I have to sit here fucking like 6 inches away from the fucking desk because I can't like my wood's hitting wood. Like I fucking that hurts. You know what I mean? Like this is fucking annoying. You know? So it's just like, bro, why the fuck is this happening? So
You
it's
ever?
just,
Okay,
bro,
wait. You ever try to press your boner down? Be like, no.
Yeah. Everybody's had to do that.
Yeah, I was just saying, it's so funny to think about though. Of like you're getting hard and you don't want to be hard. No, just to think about it, you're just literally you're hurting your penis and you're pressing it down, and your penis is like, nah, I got plans for you, son. And it's just like just not giving up, bro. It's like, damn.
There is nothing more worse than a boy going through puberty, dude. There's just not. Because like,
Well, a girl probably going through puberty is probably crazy. Like,
okay. That's
if
what I'm saying.
we
For
started-
a boy, there's
yeah,
nothing
for a
worse
guy,
than going through puberty. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you getting through your first sex time. It's like, okay, cool. You're probably never gonna have sex with that one girl ever again. You know what I mean? Like, there's very few chances. Like,
What do you
the
mean?
first person the boy ever has sex with is gonna be the last person that the boy ever has sex with.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
On some,
So-
we're bringing up every pod on some Boy Meets World shit. You know, you're not gonna have a Corey Topanga situation.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's that's just not gonna happen. And I'm not saying that it happens more for girls, anyways. It's just the days that we live in. So like out of all the things that guys go through, and they're like from the moment that they're tadpoles to the moment that they're fucking retired, puberty has got to be the hardest time because it's like something you cannot control. Like there's you can't fucking think about sports. You can't think about dead relatives. You can't think of like nothing
dead
is going to
relatives
stop you
does not fucking
being
work.
full blown hard, bro. There's nothing that is going to stop that.
Bro,
and
dead
it's
relatives,
the worst time of your life.
If you're thinking about dead relatives, the thing is, in a split second, you're gonna be thinking about some like naked, like hot girl. Like, your mind will go against you during puberty, or probably still now. Like, if you're gonna sit out here and think like dead grandma, that's not gonna work. Cause your mind's gonna be like, oh yeah, I got something planned for you, son. And it's gonna be like fucking who? Jessica Biel, fucking naked, or like Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
Whatever Jessica.
You know-
I've been saying a lot of Jessicas. I don't know why Jessica's just in my brain today. I don't know.
Who's the Jessica you've been seeing lately, bro?
I don't know any Jessica, which is crazy. I'm an empath. I'll probably meet a Jessica. I'm going out tomorrow, so I'll probably meet a Jessica tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Is she wait, hold on. Is she gonna be redheaded?
I hope so. Bro, I hope so. I don't know.
But you do like black girls, so is she gonna be are there black Jessicas? Have you ever met a black Jessica?
Yeah, literally Jessica.
Is her name Jessica or
No,
Jessica?
her name's Jessica.
Oh, is it really?
Touch this. Her name's
That's crazy.
That's it. Yeah, she's like cousin or some shit. Like, you know?
You want to get into the advice questions?
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna try to be doing a song. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make the song. I'm gonna have like a song that goes like "Time for the advice" or like I don't know, like just something really corny but like fun.
Some like
You know?
80s like segment. Yeah. Okay.
And it's be super short.
Okay.
Guess what time it is?
That's
You know,
so
fuck it. We'll
fucking
work on
bad.
this. We'll work on this. So what I've noticed, as of the one that I'm reading right now, they all seem pretty real. So I don't really fuck around, but I'm gonna try to give real advice.
Okay.
And we'll see. We'll see how I feel after I read it. If it pisses me off, then like
I was about to say I might do some
Yeah.
bad cop.
Yeah.
We might intentionally do bad cop, good cop shit, but it's gonna end up being bad cop, bad cop. Like
because if some of the shit pisses me off, then it pisses me off. Okay, so the whole thing, and if you guys don't know before listening to this right now, if you go into the description of whatever you're watching or listening to this on, there is a link called advice. And you can click on that, and then we will never know who you are, but you can submit what you need advice on, and you will hear us talk about it on the podcast.
yeah.
Do you hate me?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
What? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, let's be serious. This is real advice. Somebody's actually going through something right now.
Pussy.
Okay. I feel alone sometimes. In my life, there has been people I like and love, but never been able to say anything, and over time I lose friends and I don't know what to do. You didn't tell me anything. Hold on. No. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick. I feel alone sometimes. In my life, there has been people I like and love. Okay, good. But never been able to say what? Say anything, and over time I lose friends. You told me fucking nothing. Where's the fucking meat? You gave me just 2 buns, no burger.
No lettuce, no tomatoes, no sauce, no fucking seasoning, nothing.
I think this is a statement than a question.
Try again. How about that? Next one.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I'm gonna be so real. Okay, let me just explain it before somebody's listening that's just so pissed off because they're waiting this whole episode just to hear this. This is in my life. There has been people I like and love. Good. All right, that's a good thing. Everyone keep that in your brain. But never been able to say anything. Say what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Say what? Are you talking about somebody that you love and you can't say like, hey, I like you? Are you talking about a person? But because you said friends later, and I don't know about that. And over time, I lose friends and I don't know what to do. Now, from what you told me, honestly, just speak your mind. I mean, I don't know. And it's so loosely based where I don't know exactly what you're talking about. And I think everybody here needs to learn English better and learn how to type better and type to where other people can comprehend things. Because what are you saying?
Yeah, because the only thing that would like make sense to me about is like you get into a relationship with somebody, but then you lose your friends. Yeah. That's like the closest thing that I could come up to that.
There's no why. There's no, like, why is that happening?
Yeah.
There's no why. And I'm sorry that you feel alone sometimes. Trust me. I would love for you to resubmit and tell me why you feel alone and why you're losing your friends. I think that's the only way that we can really say anything, you know? I don't want to give you some bullshit answer. Yeah. It's okay to write a paragraph in this hoe. It's okay. We will read it. No essays, but a paragraph, okay? No essays.
No essays, please. Holmes.
Like... No essays, Holmes, please. Okay. What? All right. Next one. How do you guys go about self-doubt? And this can be anything. Performance and work, goals, or even looks.
Imposter syndrome. I think that's the syndrome. Like, to me, because like the whole looks thing is like, yeah, I might joke around about being ugly or whatever the case is, and I may not be your type or whatever, but I'm married. You know what I mean? So like I don't have to look good for anybody. But I think the like self-doubt thing, that does play a huge role for me, because a lot of the times it's like being a content creator, I don't feel like I'm worthy of like creating content, but it's one of those things like Sad Boy, Pause, Novairz, whatever the fuck y'all want to call him, like he does blow you, bro. He like, if you're good at something, that's what I said.
I don't know what that means, though.
That's what I said. Pause.
Okay,
he
explain yourself.
does, like, if you feel like you're not good at something, he will be like, no, you're good here. Just make sure you're doing this better. You know what I mean? I think a lot of that like self-doubt comes from the people that you have around you. So if you have good people around you who are like reassuring you of, yes, you are doing the right path, but also not having yes men around you who are like the whole fucking, I don't know if anybody's seen that Drake commercial where KD is showing him his shoes.
I love
like,
that. Yo.
Trendsetter.
Oh, Purple Dog. Purple's so good, dog. Dude, that's probably the best shit Drake's ever done. Oh my god, that's just hilarious.
Like, I'm telling you, if you don't have those people, then cool. You know what I mean? I think always having somebody there who can like level set with you, right? Mrs. Sax is my level set. My mom is my level set. Sad Boy is my level set. Where it comes down to where like, you know, if you feel like not necessarily you're not worthy of what you're doing, but it's one of those things that's like you kind of have that self-doubt of like, I don't feel what I'm doing is like enough or good enough, then like you reach out to those people to like, okay, well, this is what you could do better. This is what you need to make sure that you are, you know, veering towards.
Obviously it's easy to say, but not caring what other people think, you know? Because the self-doubt, all this shit, like you're basing it off of how other people... I'm not saying that you are, but this is... I feel like more common, right? Like I do a lot of things that a lot of people like around me in real life in my town aren't doing, right? So to a lot of people, I could look as like, oh, what the fuck is this guy doing? You know, it's easy to hate on or easy to do that, but it's about not caring how you're perceived. Like, you know, if you don't care about how you're perceived, no matter if you do a bad thing or a good thing, you're still doing you and you'll be fine with that. And I think that's like a longer journey to like get over. It's easier said than done for sure. But there's many a times. I remember when I even started working at the restaurant, quote unquote. You should know that by now, what I mean by that. But that was a very weird thing. Like, you know, especially when I was an older person doing that. And I loved doing it. There are certain people that were like, oh, like, what is he doing? You know what I mean? And it gives you like this self-doubt. Like, oh, people don't fuck with me, this and that. The main thing is the people around you, it really doesn't matter. They are not humans. They are humans. But like in your brain, they should not matter. They should not like be a thing. And if somebody is saying something to you and it's hurting you and giving you like this doubt, I guess I would need to know what's giving you self-doubt. Or if it's just something in your head. That's a whole different thing. If it's other people, if it's other people, I think it's just a journey of not caring about how people perceive you. If it's yourself, that's a whole confidence thing, right? I guess it's those two things: it's other people or yourself. It's a confidence thing. And you don't need to have somebody in your corner to be like, yeah, you're doing it. You don't need that. You know, it is nice to have that. It is nice to have that. Trust me, it's nice to have that because they could completely fill the gap of what you needed the whole time. You know. Yeah.
No, I think the other thing to that, right, is people, regardless of what you do, people like there's people who might be like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But then there's people who are going to be like, yo, that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can't tell the difference.
Yep.
If you can't tell the difference, right? Like R.I.P. Oliver Tree, right?
Oh, Oliver Tree. I
feel like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. Oliver Tree.
Yeah, R.I.P. Oliver Tree for real.
R.I.P. like, you know, the people who like pioneered shit that was like they started in one realm, right? But then it was always one thing that they kind of went off into a different path, and they made sure that it was one of those things that like those things were going to be different whether they were here or not because of the imprint that they left. You know what I mean? So like people love weird shit, bro. And you're going to find that whole like whenever you don't feel like you're going with the grain and you're going against the grain, and people are going to love that shit. People are going to make sure that they big you up and they blow you up and they make sure that you get the support. And I'll tell you right now, bro, support comes more from the people that you don't know than from the people that you do know.
Yes, never expect your friends to be there for you to for like something you're trying to do, but honestly, don't be mad at them either. It's okay.
Yeah,
that's just something you need to accept, and it's okay. Don't be going over here and be like, oh, my friends. It's okay. They got their own shit going on. Let them live their lives. Go put yourself out there, and you're gonna find people that really like you. And I'm gonna tell you right now that there are. If you think that you're weird, if you think that you're doing something where it's giving you self-doubt. There's going to be people, if you put yourself out there, there's going to be people that really love what you're doing. The more weird you are, I know you didn't say you were weird. I'm not telling you were weird. But I'm like, the more out there you are, the more people are going to gravitate towards you because you're being real. You know? Like, there's a lot of things that I have said or done that I probably, in my head, you know, I was fighting against not doing of anything I do, anything I've done, just because it'd be perceived weird. People will look at it weird, blah, blah, this and that. But you got to understand we're all human. And if you thought about it, somebody else has too. Or if you've done something, somebody else has too. People will connect with you more if you're just being more authentic. A lot of people hide who they are and how they are just because of, you know, the main point, don't be afraid of other people perceiving you a certain type of way. And the same people that might be acting a certain way to you, if there are probably going to be following your footsteps a year later once you made it. So there's that too. But if it's just yourself and all that, it's a confidence thing. But I'm just saying, just be out there. We're waiting for you. I'll tell you that right now. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'm always
Be different, bro. Be weird.
Be different. Be weird. Have fun. Put yourself out there. That's what I love to see. Be authentic.
Be you.
Like, yeah.
Be you.
The whole self-doubt is like, I'm assuming is like, oh, don't ever try to be different to please other people or please an image that you think that should be. Self-doubt, just be completely yourself. Completely yourself.
Yeah.
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 All right, I think that was great advice. You guys like that? Yeah. I actually like that.
Hell yeah.
Someone called us millennial advice givers. And like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would I ever take advice from a Gen Z motherfucker, bro? Are you kidding me? Let me take advice from a fucking seaman that doesn't know anything. You know, if anything, you should take advice from us, bro. We've been through it, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Motherfucker, y'all used to eat Tide Pods. What the fuck does it even
Yeah. Y'all, like, you know, like, are you taking advice from motherfuckers that are still on the same level? Because, I'm not going to. I don't know what I'm trying to say right
Y'all
now.
Bunch of vapes. You need Newports, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well, back in my day, yeah. But, like, at the same time, like, we giving you advice from motherfuckers that been through it. You don't want to take advice from somebody that hasn't been through it. And just the thing about Gen Z, oh, my God. There's this one guy that I talk to on stream sometimes. Yeah. I refuse to hang out with him on stream, you know. And because all he talks about are things that he thinks he knows. And it's like...
Thinks he knows.
But he shits on me, and I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to give honest advice, you know? But he'll shit on me and like, oh, you're just old. You know? That's how he talks. And he'll be like that, and I'm just like, bro, like what? Like, why would I take... Okay, my main thing... Okay, I know we're doing an advice segment, but I'll tell you how I take advice, okay? I am not going to listen to somebody that hasn't been through it. I am not going to listen to somebody that's telling me how to start a studio if they are just sitting there living at their mom's crib against, like, you know, Jay-Z or somebody or fucking Rick Rubin or something. Like, you think I wouldn't listen to them, but I'm going to listen to some random ass dude over here because he just feels confident in what he's saying? No. Listen to people
who
that
works
have,
at Finish Line or some shit like that, bro.
Even if they have a job, like, bro, listen to people that have been through it. One motherfucker might sound and might make you feel like they know what they're talking about. If you guys tell me something that I haven't been through, I'll tell you, like, I haven't been through it, but this is what I think. But don't take advice from somebody that hasn't been through it. And the motherfuckers that are going to hear that are going to be like, man, this guy. No, you just love hearing yourself talk. That's the difference. That's why you're mad. You're mad because you really like hearing yourself talk. And you're mad that people won't take you seriously. But why should they? You haven't done anything. Work on your resume. If you were sent back 10 years, would you relive the same mistakes or fix what you did wrong?
10 years?
I guess I could fix one thing, but it doesn't need, like, I'm fine with it not being fixed.
I don't think 10 years is enough, though.
Okay, so...
if we're talking about 10, like, what's happened in 10 years is, like, I graduated college, I married Mrs. Sachs, I had 2 kids, and I have retired my mom in the last 10 years.
That's fucking great. I don't think you should take anything of that back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that,
I guess
to
we're
me,
older
that's not enough.
We don't know how old this person is. They might just think that. So wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Real
10
quick.
years ago, they might have been 12. Or they might have been 2. You know what I mean? Like
I gotta pee. I gotta pee so bad.
I would definitely relive the same mistakes.
I would too. I think whatever I did wrong made me who I am.
Yeah. I don't... When people ask that or when people answer that and they feel like, oh, I'm going to change whatever they did, it's because they're hoping for a different person than who they are right now.
Yeah.
Simple. You know what I mean?
And if you haven't made any mistakes in your life, like if you lived in life and you don't even think in your head that you made any mistakes, I feel like you turn into the worst person in the world. You know? I feel like you just turn into not a good person. I don't know how I'm trying to, like, make that, like, relate, but I just know it's true. Like, you know, I don't have, like, the middle part down of why that's true, but it has to be. Like,
yeah, You have to be in touch with something, not necessarily, and like I don't want to say you have to stand for something, but you have to be in touch with something. And normally it's like a situation, and that's when that situation is what makes you feel human, and that's where you start to feel a certain way about something specific, right? And it can be like morally, it can be standards you set, boundaries you set, whatever the case is. And I think that's where a lot of it comes from, is like, okay, well, that made me feel a type of way about something, so now I know that's where I draw the line, or now I know that's where I stand up, or now I know that's how I make sure that like this is who I am as a human being, and this is where I fall into place, like not necessarily within society, because that sounds like extreme, like overly extreme, but I mean, I guess that could be the case too, right? Like there's a lot of things that you could sit there and be like, you know, I'm not going to do this in public, but I'm also not going to do it in private, or I'm going to do these things in public, or I'm not going to do these things in public, but I am going to do these things in private. You know what I mean? So it kind of depends on how you are and how you view those things and how you want people to see you, you know?
I think we both agree on the same point that we won't, you know, fix mistakes in the past. So just Bob Ross your life. You know, you made a mistake, make that bitch into a bird.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
hell yeah.
You have to, yeah. That's it. I think really that's it. Let's go to the next one. All right, next one. Here it goes. When you guys get up, wait, is this a question? When you guys get up in their popularity, can this guy named Zam, be y'all's personal barber before pods and shows, asking for him? On a serious note, I haven't read this one. What's one financial advice you can give? What the fuck is this? What's one financial advice you can give me? I'm financially irresponsible. I should not be answering this. I'm gonna be dead ass. I think Fatsax might have learned more, even if he wasn't before, since he has kids and he has a family. I think he learned more. If you're asking for me, I'm probably in the same boat as you. I might have to not be in this conversation because I am not financially responsible.
So one, Zam, yes, you can shave my head.
Is this Zam?
I don't know, but they're asking on behalf of Zam, so I'm just I'm just answering to Zam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Zam,
yes, Zam, you can shave my head.
Yeah, you could be our personal barber.
Yeah. The other point is, I'm not gonna say I'm like financially responsible, right? But if there's something I want, like I know how to financially get it, you know what I mean? Like if it's within reach, right? Like a few paychecks, or, you know, saving up for a couple of months or whatever the case is. Like I think I've gotten more responsible over the last couple of years to make sure that like.
Well, what do you do with your paychecks? Like in the most simplest terms.
Right now,
I'm asking for me too. I'm asking for me too because I actually want to know this.
Right now, a lot of it's going towards ETFs. Which is like stocks that pay dividends. From my understanding, it's stocks that pay dividends towards you, like on a weekly or monthly basis, or weekly, bi-weekly or monthly basis. And I just reinvest those, and it just kind of helps me like prepare for the future or whatever the case is. I've actually started to put money aside for my kids, right?
Now, how do you do that? Putting money aside, because even if I made $10,000 bi-weekly, I would still live paycheck to paycheck. Because I don't know.
Really?
I spend so much. I'm so financially irresponsible. I'm not saying this person, Zam, I'm assuming, like, you know, is, but like I'm offering this advice I need too.
Yeah. So a lot of it is high yield savings accounts, right? Right now, for me, what like real big investors will tell you will be life term insurance policies, and then from there it'll be ETFs, stocks, stuff like that. And then once you get to a certain amount, it'll be like put your money in a trust.
See, you said ETF, and it's not even the same acronym, but like whenever you say ETF, I think Escape from Tarkov. What's an ETF? I'm sorry. Every time you said ETF, I know it's not the same, and I know it's not even the same letters, but
So from my end, like I said, this is me still just being brand new to it. But ETFs is like you have a company, right? Novairz has a company. You're public. You're saying, hey, not necessarily we need this money, but you're willing to buy,
stocks.
X amount of shares or X dollar amount of shares and invest in my company. And whenever a cycle comes around of profits that we've made, we give you that money back in percentage of what you owe from our company.
For the podcast?
Well, once we have, once we have a business. Yeah, once we have a business and we are making money from it, and it's like, all right, cool. We want to have an arena that's named after us, and we want to be able to do,
guys, we have, I'll tell you right now, we need 250 listeners to get sponsors. Once we have sponsors, there will be some money revenue, which I think that we should put back into the podcast until it's something. But at the same time, we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
But right now, so we need 250 listeners to make $2, by the way. Not a lot. But right now, we have an average of 18. So we're on our way. We're on our way.
Yeah.
We're never discouraged. But that is very far from 250 to make $2. But we're there.
No, well, okay. To be fair,
I think buying stocks in us is probably not a good idea. But in the future, who knows?
Everything is a percentage game, right? Right now, we need 250, right? Mm-hmm. We have 17 people who gave us 5-star reviews on Spotify.
Yeah. You know what?
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, for real.
Yeah, we had 4 people who gave us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts, and I didn't check the other ones, but thank you everybody for the support. Yeah, obviously, nothing goes unnoticed. You know what I mean?
Y'all
especially those
reviews.
Of you who are illiterate and can't fucking type up.
Yeah, well, we saw that shit too. Y'all left reviews and typed up something which was very nice, but some of you guys cannot spell. Cannot form a sentence, but you gotta know that we love you for that. We love you. I love that for you.
Fuck you. I hate that shit so bad.
I'm pulling that girl shit, bro. I'm pulling that girl shit. This is how I think this person sounds like. Hello, folks. I am in a pickle. I am living with a girlfriend who I am falling out of love with. She is great, but honestly, she's a little slow. As in, she's 25 and doesn't have her GED yet. I've had to teach her damn near everything, and damn near everything, and little things tend to piss me off now. I'm a very patient guy, but man, it gets to a point. The only thing is, our bills are high if we separate. Also, her Caucasian father said, I can't say that word. Hold on. Also, her Caucasian father said, N-word. This is the N-word. Okay, guys, I can't say that. Her Caucasian father said N-word to me and said, quote, he probably knows more black people than me, end quote. I'm black. I love her, but the stupidness and family ignorance is a lot. What should I do? I can cover rent, but I'll be barely squeezing by. Help, all caps, exclamation point.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I hate this shit.
Why you hate it?
I hate this shit because to me, it sounds like you're finding every excuse to be miserable, bro.
I think they already said they want to leave her.
That's what I'm saying.
So
you're
that's
every
the same
excuse
thing.
to
Want
stay
to leave
miserable.
Her. Yeah. Literally what they wrote, I want to leave her. I need to leave her, it seems like. Not need to, I want to leave her. I'll say that.
You don't fuck with her. You don't fuck with her family. You don't fuck with having to handle their extra responsibility. Dog, you have nobody to blame but yourself here. You are making it to a point to where you're staying in a situation that you fucking despise. And I can't support that shit. It sounds like you need to leave, cuz. And
it sounds like you already what you want to do.
And you're one of those people I talked about last episode. Motherfuckers or I don't even know if it was in last episode, if it was kept in last episode, but motherfuckers are happy being unhappy, and you sound like a motherfucker who's happy being
Might
unhappy.
Might just be stuck. We don't know how long this is. This could just be a little bit of how they're feeling.
I mean,
You
bro,
know, when there's time with somebody, it's like, yo, well, I guess, I don't know.
No, I get you. Let's take it into consideration, right? Me and Mrs. Sachs have been together for 11 years.
11 years. As of a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, as of a couple of weeks ago.
You
I
think
couldn't
she'll be
imagine
happy 'cause
myself
I
in
know
a
that?
world. Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. I'm happy because you remember that.
Not you.
Don't remember my birthday, but anyways.
I still don't know your birthday.
I guess it's like an age thing, right? Like, I don't think, regardless if we had kids, if I wasn't happy, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You know, like, I know it's
Okay.
going to be hard. I know it's going to be a struggle. Like, could I make ends meet? Obviously, if I'd have to pay child support. Obviously, if I'd have to pay alimony. Like, come on,
Okay,
bro.
but let's be
You
real.
know,
Let's
like,
be real. Let me try and relate you with what they said. Have you ever felt like, and if you just don't want to answer, I mean, I feel like that'd be an answer, but have you ever felt like I'm living with the girlfriend, or I'm with the girl that I'm falling out of love with? Have you ever felt like that? Being 11 years together. Yeah? Oh, wait, talk your shit.
and I wasn't,
Talk your shit.
and I wasn't with them anymore. You know what I mean?
But that's different. I'm talking about being with them, bro. I understand that
No,
shit.
but that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, no, they're in a position where they're saying I'm with them and I'm falling out of love with them. So I wasn't there anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't
that
take much for me to like put all of my emotions into a relationship. You know what I mean? Because like, if I'm in, I'm in. Like you say, I put my whole dick in it. Like, so it's one of those things that, like, I'm not gonna half-ass a relationship. So here we are. If you want to be that type of person, then why are you in the relationship to begin with?
So it's like I'm living with the girl who I am falling out of love with, and you're saying that you guys did, like, kind of, hey, we on our own shit. Obviously went back, right? Is that what you're saying? Wait,
No.
what the fuck are you saying?
No, not
Am I tripping?
not with Mrs. Sachs.
Oh,
Yeah, no, not with Mrs. Sachs.
man. Okay, but I'm talking.
But that's what I'm
I
saying,
want you to
though.
talk about Mrs. Sachs because that's obviously the successful one.
Well, okay, I can't speak on that because it's one of those things that, like, I've never had that problem with her.
Okay,
Like,
that's what I want you to speak on. To be real. Like, you are somebody that's
I mean-
here, if we're talking about relationships, you're somebody, 11 years, that's fucking insane. That's not normal. Bro, y'all fucking freaks.
Yeah.
That's weird.
what?
Like, that's
Y'all
weird
are
as
freaks
shit.
is crazy.
Y'all weird,
Bro, if I didn't love her, I was falling out of love with her, what's the point? I'm gonna
go.
be miserable, and me being miserable is gonna make her miserable. And if kids are involved, it's gonna make the kids miserable.
So
you know what I mean?
You think pushing this
what's
thing
the,
forward?
What's the point of being there?
Yeah, pushing this forward is just
No.
kind of like trying to keep something alive, beating a dead horse type of thing. Like trying to
Dude.
keep a thing alive. If there's so,
Yes.
if you feel like this enough to write down an advice column, an anonymous advice column for two idiots to fucking tell you something about it, I think it means more that you just did this.
Yeah. Cut that shit, bro. Like, you're
And you gotta
imagine you are 10 years down the road and y'all can't even be in the same room together. Y'all don't sleep in the same bed together. Y'all don't, like, if there's a kid involved now your kid is feeling the animosity in the home. Now your kid's growing up to be like, my parents don't even know what love is. You know what I mean? Like, bro, cut it. That price is way too high. Like, OT Genesis, this shit. Cut it.
To be dead ass, y'all had kids and shit. You said she's 25. I'm assuming you may be a little older. I mean, even if you're younger, whatever. You guys are around the same age. I'm hoping, you know. But you have kids. Her dad says the N-word all the time, saying that he knows more about black people or he knows black people more than you. When you are black, it's kind of strange, you know.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I've been in that situation because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm not black. But like, no, there was I was dating this white girl, right? They can say Caucasian girl, you know. I'm just saying, there's this things that comes with Caucasian families, you know. I was dating this white girl, and this was I can't remember how long ago this was. This was when I was 20? Yeah. It was 19 and 20. I'm 35 now. So do the math, right? And I was with her and everything was cool with her. You know, everything was cool with her. And this is there's like a family Thanksgiving type shit, right? I'm sitting out there, they're all smoking cigarettes. They're a little I don't want to say the word trashy, but like it's not trashy. It's just they were just how I would be, you know, but I wouldn't expect my family to be, like, you know, which was kind of nice. I was like, oh, I can smoke cigarettes, I can drink a drink, I can do whatever. But then they were like, oh, how do you feel about 9/11? Oh, like what do you think about, like they're dead ass. They'd be like, oh, what do you feel about what's happening in Iraq right now? Or my bad, Iraq right now. Or like they'd be like asking these questions, and I'm like being dead ass. I was like, I'm American, you know. Like I'm American. I don't know this shit, dog. like I grew
also
up,
like you're supposed to be a fucking spokesperson for terrorism.
Yeah.
That's so
but
wild,
but
bro.
like they would be certain way. And I know this is not the same thing, but it's like, oh, somebody's seeing who you are and they start flexing towards you of like, oh, this and that. You know what I mean? Your shit that you're explaining right now is completely different, but like having just ignorant motherfuckers just say shit. Like, I heard that shit, and me being like, especially with family, especially my girl's family, I'm gonna be passive as hell. So I don't know if you were passive as hell. Like, if I was a fucking crash out nonstop 24/7, I'm hoping that you fucking punched her dad in the fucking face for even acting like that. Now, me being honest with myself, no, I wouldn't do that, you know? And whatever situation that I was put in, I was like, okay, this is my girl's family. All I did was like, all right, let me go hang out on the trampoline with the kids that aren't racist. You know what I mean? Like that's what I did. That's literally what I did. I like laughed and did. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. I was like, why the fuck you ask me about things that I don't know? That's a whole different story. But that's just, I think that's more to say about what the situation is and more to say about like white people. Not all white people, but white people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be dead ass. I'm not gonna try to like sugarcoat that, but like not all white people, but white people. You know, it's the ignorance and it's all this. You know, it's a lot of that shit. I know her dad was not fucking happy when she saw when he saw her daughter walking with me. Like, you know what I mean? That's not what that's what he wanted. This is MAGA ass dad. You know what I mean? He pulled out a gun on me one time. Like, there was a lot.
Especially because I think everybody who's like a minority or not white has had kind of like an off experience with dating a white daughter. You know what I mean?
You get those things. Yeah.
The dad is always kind of like the hardest one to win over. The mom isn't like,
but see,
not all the time.
I've dated a white girl.
Winnable.
I've dated a white girl where her mom and dad both loved me. So that's what I'm saying. It's not all. But I've also dated a white girl where her dad was like on some like didn't live in a trailer but looked like he wish he did. Like, you know what I mean? Some trailer trash ass motherfucker. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like that this motherfucker pulled out a gun on me like, oh, like the fat ass motherfucker put on, not knowing that I got one on me too. Like, you know? Like, but I'm never gonna act like a certain way. You get what I'm saying? And you know how much you have to hold your tongue? And like the person who's asking for this advice, I can't even imagine how much they had to hold their fucking tongue. Like if somebody else saying, quote, he probably knows, wait, what would they say? Her Caucasian father said the N-word, and said he probably knows more black people than me. I'm black.
Like my whole family's black. How the fuck do you know more black people than me? You know what I mean? Like that's that's the most ignorant shit I've ever heard.
That itself would be like, I mean, it really depends. And if they said that, I think it really depends on what the girl would do.
I've said this 100 times, bro. I've said this 100 times, probably if not more. Men are outnumbered by women like 7-1 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So like this might not be the one for you, bro. So you got 6 more, cuz like this is gonna be an easy fix for you. Just go out, cut the ties here, bro. Cause it sounds like low key, I've been able to put up with a lot of stuff when it comes to relationships, you know, when it came to like in-laws and stuff like that, or like the girl that I was dating and her parents or whatever the case is. But if this is one of those things like you can see a future with this person, then okay, maybe it's worth the fight. But like you said, you're already falling out of love. The dad's semi-racist. Like you've kind of already blown through all of your 9 lives when it comes to this cat.
You didn't say one good thing about her, and I think that's what makes it's so clear.
You didn't say I'm willing to deal with X, Y, and Z. You just like you pointed all the bad shit, and it's like, all right, cool.
There was no but.
You're not looking for us to convince yourself.
Yeah.
You're not looking for us to convince you. You're looking for yourself to convince yourself.
Talk to him, dead ass, because you never said one thing. You said, but she's good to me, or but she does this. You only said bad things about, and I'm sure now I was saying this, it might be good things, but notice what you said first. That's what you said. When no one was talking back to you, you sat there and you're lonesome and you wrote that out. And that's how you felt. Like, that's kind of fucked.
That price is way too high.
Honestly,
you need to cut
it. Like, you need to cut it. Honestly, I'm going to be so real, and I know it's easier for us to say because you're in a relationship. Cut that shit off. Focus on yourself. Be great. And thank you for... No, the door moved, bro. The door moved. It freaked me out. It went... And I was like, what the fuck? I think that was the wind because nobody's here.
Thank you for all the support. Obviously, I know this is a comedy podcast, but we do appreciate it more than y'all will ever understand. You know what I mean? Obviously, we want to do the advice stuff more and make sure that goes as well. But
it's always gonna get better and better. Like the stuff we already like talk about. There's things that you guys haven't heard today that we talked about. But there's just so many things that are like we have planned.
Oh, yeah,
that is so nice. That's gonna make us different from others, but not even just different from others. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be more authentic. It's gonna be more us. It's not gonna be just two people beating their dicks on the ground and be like, oh, they need to make mics more expensive because of podcasters. No, bro, we deserve these mics, okay? And we over here trying to prove to you that we deserve these mics. And
for just got a dick in his mouth, bro.
You know, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up, bro. I don't got nothing more to say anyway, bro. I don't have a dick in my mouth.
Thank you for listening to episode 48,
Thank
maybe
you.
49.
Peace.